episode 2 of Netsurf. As always, I'm your host, Jster, and looky look, my thumb is finally healed. It's not the best, see? It doesn't look too good, but it doesn't hurt anymore, so I can keep going with what I do best, cramming entertainment into your eyes. What we're going to do today is something a little bit familiar to the script, but we're going to keep following along with what we have and try and work with what we have. Starting off with the best segment of all, Carrots of the Wild. Their channel doesn't have any content anymore. What the fuck happened? In this segment of Carrots of the Wild, we have a very offensive Ken. They call him Kyle. Ain't there no way this is a Kyle. This is a Ken. And this Ken is offending Jewish people, calling the nation USA, alongside swearing at the person filming because he already knows he's in the wrong. Roll the clip.
Look at that, it's an ugly mother. Yeah, fucking Jew, you little motherfucking. I'm in the street, boy. Come at me. I'll beat the fuck out of you. Look at that fat motherfucker. You probably gotta get outside. Film me, boy. I'm better looking than you. USA, you got an ugly boyfriend. Ugly motherfucker. Film me, boy. Film a real man.
Yeah.
This is the kind of person that would take Encyclopedia Dramatica 100% seriously, when in reality the platform is just a parody. It's satirical. It's not meant to be taken seriously. Next segment in Carrots of the Wild is something a little interesting, and it's kind of the hero we all need.
Hey, you're in the bike lane! Make sure please move! Bike lane! You're in the bike lane! Please move! Bike lane! Bike lane!
Trust me, biking is not fun. And if there's people in the way of the bike lane, no, that ain't fun either. It is probably the worst thing you could ever experience. You're trying to get to work on your bike because you're local, you're near. But then there's this barrage of people getting in your way and being like, bike lane, what's fine? So, the least you could do in a situation like this is be like the guy in this video and just try and steer them away from the bike lane so you can get to your job on time. And now, we forgot to do something that we always do for the first part of every episode, although we might change it. That way it gives us a little bit more variety, a little mishmash. The video of the now. In this video of the now, we have this lady who is crying because Trump lost the elections in 2021. But she chose such a wrong place to freak out at.
President Trump, if you see this, please save us. I don't even see our American flag anymore. Biden's talking with some kind of crazy flag. This is America. This is our land. Please, President Trump. Please, please, I hope you have a plan. God, please save us. Save us from the devil, please. Y'all, I'm about to have a panic attack.
I mean, it just sounds like you're about to have more than just a panic attack, my friend.
This is our country. Our country. This is awful. God, please save us, please.
What the f*** is this video? I mean, what do you think Trump's gonna save her from? Binging a bunch of Taco Bell and then facing the music? Come on, give me a fucking break. And yes, I know people here are probably like, dude, nobody gives a shit about Trump anymore. I mean, she clearly gives about fire. Man. My sense of humor is already gone down to the same humor of a 5-year-old. I'm calm. I'm collected. And we'll be right back. After the break, we have more Karens in the Wild, and we have a new segment. I think you're gonna like it. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this. And welcome back to Netsurf. As always, I'm Jaster, and let's continue with Karens in the Wild, which I forgot to mention is actually sponsored by our buddies, well, really supplied by our buddies at you. Such a cool little logo. In this video, we have, well, this.
I wish you would help me, Carlos. I wish you would help me. I wish you would help me. I wish. You look stupid and confused the entire time we're here. And it's cool. I've never had this done before. And you won't help me. Sorry, son of a bitch. Sorry, son of a bitch. So I'm American and I don't understand a single word that it says.
What? What the f***? I honestly forgot what I was talking about. I'm just that pissed at this person. Now, let's move on to our news segment. The news segment that everyone might actually like. And that is what we call our barren hellhole on Earth. Which, again, is sponsored and supplied by our buddies at you. Good of them doing that. So fun. On today's Our Barren Hellhole Called Earth, let's talk about the Supreme Court. Recently, they planned on overturning Roe v. Wade, and that they did in the recent weeks. Yet again, a prime example of the Constitution not meaning diddly squat there. Even though they could have used this power to really take control of one major issue that seems to be plaguing our nation. Gun control. There's been an uptick in school shootings across the nation, and it's been a major problem for years now. And yet our feds want to just turn a blind eye to it. Then again, what do I expect when most of the Supreme Court was kind of invited by these guys? And these guys are supported by people who look exactly just like this. In their mid-30s, 40s, 50s, fat as hell, wearing a red hat, trying to push their beliefs of radical republicanism, is that even a word? Can I coin that? Onto anyone who thinks their opinion is wrong. And most of the time, it's really wrong. But again, it's safe to expect that kind of shit from people who look like this. And back on the note of abortions, I believe George Carlin said it best. I'll let him finish this segment for you.
Boy, these conservatives are really something, aren't they? They're all in favor of the unborn. They will do anything for the unborn. But once you're born, you're on your own. Pro-life conservatives are obsessed with the fetus from conception to 9 months. After that, they don't want to know about you. They don't want to hear from you. No nothing. No neonatal care, no daycare, no Head Start, no school lunch, no food stamps, no welfare, no nothing. If you're pre-born, you're fine. If you're preschool, you're f***ed. Conservatives don't give a shit about you until you reach military age. Then they think you are just fine, just what they've been looking for. Conservatives want live babies so they can raise them to be dead soldiers. These people aren't pro-life, they're killing doctors. What kind of pro-life is that? What, they'll do anything they can to save a fetus, but if it grows up to be a doctor, they just might have to kill it? They're not pro-life. You know what they are? They're anti-woman. Simple as it gets. Anti-woman. They don't like them. They don't like women. They believe a woman's primary role is to function as a broodmare for the state.
What an absolute legend. Well, I'm Jaster, and this is Netsurf. And unfortunately, that's our show. If we've been noticing a lot of lag, that is because our internet is really crappy as of late. I don't know what's going on at Charter Spectrum, but something really needs to be done. I would like to thank everyone who watched this episode, and I would like to thank everyone who co-worked on it, and everyone who assisted me in giving me constructive criticism on what to do next and where to go on this series. Next episode will be a Karens of the Wild special, so I want your requests. So, email me if you really want, and send me your Karen suggestions. They cannot be of your footage. Omega Nexus forbids me from doing so, as their legal team fears it could lead to possible legal issues. Yell at them, not me. Anyways, until next time, shebang!
Time to blast that ass,